Pinckney and Jenks know their history well. They've shown us genealogies that go back to the early 18th century.
They said 9 freed people actually got land.
They live in the same land where their ancestors lived.
But it all went back.
Jim Hutchinson and many others were once enslaved. We've seen the ditches these Black people dug with our own eyes, still here more than a century later. Not only that, but the brothers have broken bread with Jim's descendants. And because of this deeper connection to not just their own history, but Jim's, we couldn't help but wonder if the Michaels ever wrestled with the question of what's owed. Nadia starts with Jenks.
Do you feel like descendants of the formerly enslaved who have worked land on these plantations on Edisto Island are warranted some kind of payment or reparations for the time they spent enslaved?
No.
No?
No.
Why is that?
Anybody in this country who wants to do better has the opportunity to do it. There are many, many, many Black folks around this country that have been very, very successful. And you explain to me why.
I mean, I guess I'm trying to understand how
it's all up them.
Hundreds of...
We keep giving away stuff. That's all we're going to be able to do is give away, because people don't want to work, because they don't have to work, because all we're doing is giving them freebies. Nobody ever gave me anything other than this, but I had to sweat bullets to keep it.
I respect that. I just, there's no denying that hard work has gone into your life, Pinckney's life, Carol's life, everyone's life. But I think even you just said, I haven't been given anything, but I was given this. And so is it not fair to at least acknowledge that there has been some privilege in having hold of this land?
Did they not have land?
They meaning Black people.
Yeah, they had it.
And then it was taken away.
I don't know whether it was taken away or not. Some of it was given back, but not all of it.
But we do know the land was taken away. And while some fought to hold on to it, almost none of this land was given back. We tell this story to Jenks.
But tell yourself whatever lies.
You. And after we do, Nadia tries to ask the question another way.
How do we try to give some kind of reparations for a really painful history in which a lot of wealth that many of us have benefited from was in large part due to the free labor of Black people? Slavery. And so it's a difficult conversation, there's no doubt. I still don't know if I have a full grasp on reparations as a whole, but that's why we're asking questions, and that's why we're trying to understand what do we think we should do to try to reckon with that past.
I don't know. I wish I had an answer to that. I am not happy with where this country is right now.
Do you have an idea of what you would like to see happen? At least maybe even in your own community, since you've lived here a long time and you know.
Turn that thing off for a second.
We turn the mic off. It's clear we've reached a dead end with Jenks. And while the interview ultimately ends amicably, it reminds us again how hard it is to talk about this stuff. But this question about reparations isn't just for Jenks. We asked Pinckney the same thing.
It's a societal problem, or it will never be fixed, and many people think it's not a societal problem because I didn't benefit. I didn't do it. I had anything to do with this. No, you didn't, but you benefited. We're still benefiting. It'll eventually happen. I'm sure it will, but it's just not happening very quickly.
And why do you think that is that, something that I've always tried to grapple with is this understanding that everyone agrees when you talk to people, no matter where they are on the political spectrum, slavery was abhorrent, we should have never done it. But then when it comes time to talk about how to fix the problem, we're so resistant to that conversation.
Would you stop that for a minute?
Yeah? You want me to?
Gosh, nobody
We
wants to
shut the
talk
mic
on
off
record.
again. This time we get an answer, but Pinckney doesn't want it on the record. It's a little surprising because he's been so candid.
Is the hesitation just wanting to keep peace since this is your home?
No, because I've stirred up enough arguments. I don't keep the peace very well. But I don't know what would be gained by it. It wouldn't change anybody, and it would make things uncomfortable. And God knows I make plenty of people uncomfortable already.
It would make some
You
people
know,
more comfortable, but I guess it
I'm a
depends on
Democrat
whose
and-
comfort you care about.
South Carolina, and a liberal one at that. That makes people plenty uncomfortable. But it's sort of like poking a beehive. I'll do it in a lot of ways, but this is something I can't make it better. I can't hardly get heard. I just get tuned out. So I don't go there.